to MacKenzie Charles!
You made it!
Oh my gosh!
You made it! I'm so happy you're here!
I'm so happy I'm here. This is like,
Isn't it beautiful?
The land of magic.
It's everything we've been talking about.
It is everything you've been
Can I
talking
give you a
about.
tour?
Can I have them, please? Please. I can't wait. Let's
Okay,
do it.
follow
Let's do
me.
it. Okay, I'm
All right,
ready. I'm
come on,
ready.
come
I'm
on.
ready. Dining room, MacKenzie Child style. Oh my
That's
gosh.
right. This is the farmhouse dining room. Wait, look at the view of the lake from this room.
Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful?
I mean, when we talk about
That's
this being
Cayuga
a
Lake.
magical place, this is a magical place.
You think so?
Oh my gosh.
I'm so glad
great.
you came. You finally made it.
Well, this dining room is, for one thing, super beautiful, but
Thank you.
unexpected because white dishes with MacKenzie Child.
I know.
It's brand new.
It's brand new. It's called Sweetbriar.
Okay.
And you'll not believe this, but creating white dinnerware was one of the most challenging things we've ever done.
Why is that?
Well, you know, we were trying to get MacKenzie Child's DNA into the surface of a white plate. So we've done sort of raised polka dots.
So
It's
tons of
embossed and
pattern.
debossed, a lot of pattern. There's floral, there's stripes and checks and dots and this little beautiful pearl around the edge of the charger. And each piece is really unique. And look at how much color is actually in the white. The way that the glaze just drapes across the surface.
Because it's done actually on the earthenware.
It is, and it gives you highs and lows. So some areas are darker, some are lighter. There's a little chiaroscuro going on in there. We love that. We love that
I'm
thing.
so glad that you didn't just stop there because
We
glass.
kept going. We kept. I know. So these
Oh my
two,
gosh, look at that.
these are mouth blown and hand painted in Romania. We love working all over the world. A lot of things are made here in Aurora, but a lot of things are made around the world. And we've got a group of artisans there that are so extraordinary.
But then you continued on with flatware.
We
This
did.
is brand new too, isn't it?
That's pretty new.
Look at this.
And that's 22 karat gold.
Okay.
With a really, really gorgeous weight and our beautiful little logo there on the blade, but feel that.
This is 22 karat gold.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, so we didn't miss a darn thing.
We didn't miss anything.
So, and the table,
It's a
the
complete
chairs,
idea. Yeah.
the light, everything.
Pretty
This
much.
Is all classic MacKenzie Child.
Pretty
so
much.
dining room, how many more rooms do we have to see?
There's a lot more to see.
Are you ready?
Bedrooms. Should we just go do
I
it?
can't wait, let's go.
Come with me.
Oh my goodness.
This is the library.
Is it ever? Oh, I love it.
Isn't it pretty?
Deep, rich colors. Oh my gosh.
Everything in the room was designed, pretty much everything in the room, by MacKenzie Child, and some of it's retired, some of it's still in the collection, but the walls are all completely hand painted and all the treatments on the cabinets.
And what about the guy with the courtly check pants?
That is a man with a view.
I
Do you
guess
like
he's got a
his
view.
bluebird on his hat?
Yeah, and I especially love the courtly check pants. Always here at MacKenzie Farm, right?
Of course, absolutely.
Well, what was the inspiration for this room?
It really began with the turtle table. This is a design that we've had in the line since the late 90s. The original was an octagon, an octagonal top, just like this one. Now it's a round top. But really, if you look at the tabletop, you'll notice that the ceiling and the beautiful medallions in the ceiling, the coffered ceiling, mimic the tabletop. So
Okay, blue skies, always here. in
Always
Aurora,
blue skies.
Always at MacKenzie Child.
absolutely.
Love it, blue skies.
Do you want to go see another room?
Yes, come on, let's go.
Okay, come on.
So excited.
Okay, come on in. You haven't seen this room yet. This is the morning suite room.
Oh my, it's sweet.
Do you
my
like
gosh,
it?
It's so beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
It is like a little slice of heaven.
I love the floral wallpaper and all the wonderful designs. This bed was made in Indonesia, but the roosters are crowing north, south, east, and west.
Oh, and look at the headboard.
The headboard is a landscape mural. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Of Aurora, New York, with hay bales in the field and the lake. And then wait, look at the Chicken Palace jewelry armoire.
I saw that.
Come on over
That-
here.
I mean,
This is my favorite thing. I say that a lot, don't I?
this is patterned after.
The Chicken Palace. We'll have to take you out there and show you that later. So this has all sorts of secret compartments.
Oh my gosh, look
And
at
wonderful
all your
little
trinkets. and all-
Absolutely, the little drawers. And look, you can hang your jewels here.
I love that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Everything hand painted, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Lined
gosh.
in a beautiful
And
pink
and
velvet.
just out the window, that's going to be where the actual real
Precisely,
Chicken,
that's
where the
right.
Chicken Palace is.
That's right.
Okay, but-
And then that's the rabbit warren vanity over there, that beautiful piece of furniture. And that piece of furniture is made for us in North Carolina. You look right at home. Do you want to just stay? Why don't you just stay?
I'll have my tea in here.
Call your husband and tell him to just come on over. You guys can move in. Ready for what's next?
Yes.
Okay, you have to stop right here. This is a beautiful armoire called the kitchen in a cupboard.
Wait, there's a kitchen in the cupboard?
Well, it's an armoire, really, right? And it's got landscape murals of what you see out of our farmhouse windows. That's
yes.
Cayuga Lake. And it's all completely hand painted. And I want to tell you, this was, to my knowledge, the first time courtly check was ever used.
Really?
It was as a divider, really, on the foot of this armoire and this top here. Isn't that interesting to divide two
The
patterns?
very first time you've ever seen Curly Check.
I believe so, late 80s. Want to see what's inside?
I'm just
Okay,
waiting.
close your eyes.
Is somebody going to jump out?
Close your eyes. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so, ta-da! Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
And so,
look at that.
but wait, you have an armoire here. I mean, well, sorry, microwave.
Yeah, so,
Microwave here.
but of course behind the world.
Behind the world, and this beautiful hand-beaded wooden beads and
so cool.
gorgeous, gorgeous crocheted lace. And of
Little
course, a little
refrigerator?
fridge. Whoops, this way. Little fridge. Oh, bottle of champagne inside.
Well, that's for
Naturally.
Well, you never know what
And
we'll
little,
have in our teacups.
I know, and little compartments just to put things into, little thing to
my
pop your
gosh.
sponge into, running water. Isn't it beautiful?
Everything here.
So if you had a
hand
pied-à-terre, or you had a little apartment, or a little special boathouse or something, it would be kind of perfect tucked into that.
You know what? It just doesn't stop.
I know, I'm
It's
glad you
always
like
here.
it. So glad you like it. This is the sitting room.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Look at the color.
Look at the way the sun is
explosion.
filling this room today. This is so beautiful.
And views right over the lake.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
So pretty.
But most of the things in this room were things that we've designed in our past. We consider them legacy designs. They're retired, but they're still really important to our family of products.
Like, look at the
This,
magical
isn't that gorgeous?
daybed.
That's called the P&G settee, named after friends, old friends, Peggy and Gordon Emery, friends of the founders.
Nice.
And it used to have a mattress on it, and you could undo those leather straps and flop the sides down and roll the mattress out and store your bed linens below in the drawers.
I mean, from the tassels, you've got the, I mean, everything.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, and then you've got, of course, the canisters.
You know the
table.
canisters.
Yes,
You know the
hand-painted
canisters.
table, and our favorite tassels.
Of course, and look at this door. So this door, our marble, I think I've talked to you about the marble before, all hand painted by our furniture decorators, and the way that they get the veining, that gorgeous veining, is with feathers. So we paint all of our marble with feathers. Our furniture painters are so incredible.
We've still got to meet the furniture
We'll
painters.
meet them, but
We've got to meet them.
they're such an important part of MacKenzie Childs.
And this desk, the secretary.
This is the secretary, and I think we only ever made, I want to say, 2 or 3 at most of this.
Look at, you've got the farm scene painted actually on the drawer.
Stained glass windows and gorgeous Florentine paper, and you know, these incredible legs. Look at those bodacious legs. Aren't they amazing?
I have some bodacious legs.
Yeah, you want to go upstairs?
I do. Let's go.
There's a 3rd floor. Follow me. Watch your step.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Kathy. This is the pièce de résistance. This is a courtly check room.
The whole room devoted and dedicated to the
true.
pattern of MacKenzie Childs.
What do you think?
I think it's amazing. It is, and everything in here hand painted.
It's completely painted by hand, and I want to say 1990, I think that's when this was done by one of our furniture painters. But come over and really look at the color in the walls. It's a really interesting pattern when you look closely. You know, courtly check is about not just black and white check, but dragging all these interesting colors through each check, black and ivory.
So how do we get to the name?
The name?
Courtly Check?
So, okay, well, let's see. I showed you where I think it began, which was on the base and the bonnet of an armoire. And then in the early 90s, we did create this enamelware pattern, courtly check, but that wasn't its first name. Its first name was roasted marshmallow.
Oh, I can see the roasted
Because of the
marshmallow.
caramelized sugar colors, the ochre tones. It was part of something called Camp MacKenzie Childs. That was the first enamelware collection, inspired by Cowboys on the Range, just good old-fashioned enamelware,
Right.
exactly.
I get that.
And so then, mid-90s, some wonderful editor called MacKenzie Childs the court jester of tabletop. And then it became courtly check. So that was just a fun reference.
And we said thank you.
We said thank you and we used it.
And you used it, and now it's become sort of the neutral.
It's
if
pretty
you can call it
iconic.
neutral.
I know. It's kind of our underpinnings, if you will. It's a really special place. It's kind of madness. If you stay in here too long, you might get a little vertigo.
I mean, it's just so sweet. So I've got to ask you.
Yeah.
One of the questions after we've toured through everything and we feel good about every single room we're going into, what's your favorite room?
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
I know. Well, I guess I'd have to say this room, but every room has a special reference for me in some way. Furniture pieces that remind me of pieces of our history, things that I'm really, really happy about, and wonderful memories, because that's what we're all about. This house is like a diary, if you will.
It really is.
So now you've had the tour.
It's an incredible tour. Every place, every room is special.
You're so welcome. I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for coming.